Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of From the Depths. It's great to have you all here today. So hopefully we won't have any problems in this episode, no crashing or anything. Everyone just keep your fingers crossed. We're going to go for the gusto and see how things pan out. So to get us started, let's go ahead and talk about today's community ship. It is the Redemption. The author's name is Abye. This is a very cool ship, very big ship, around 11,000 blocks, I believe. And we do have a little bit of backstory and information on this ship that is the Redemption. First off, let's talk about the weaponry. It features a singular, high-power laser battery connected to several fixed and turreted laser optics. Gives it maximum coverage. It also features dual twin AA cannons, has a dual heavy underbelly turret, and along with that, when it spawns or comes into play, it features two Lumina Omnifighter escorts. And we brought a couple of those in one of the previous episodes. We got to see the Lumina Omnifighters. They're very cool. So the Redemption, it's not part of a corporation like we have seen with a few ships previously. It's actually part of a faction. You know, I mean, corporations are associated with factions as well, but some ships don't have a corporation. They're just, you know, part of a faction. And the faction the Redemption is associated with is called the Midnight Exodus. And we have a little bit of lore with that. Here's how it goes, essentially. The Redemption was created by the Midnight Exodus during the war on Terrus to combat the resilient designs of their hated enemy, the Vexatious Blue. Its intentions are to break through its aerial enemy's defenses with its overwhelming laser power, then use its heavy cannons to outright destroy the remains. That sounds pretty powerful, doesn't it? Pretty amazing. So you may be wondering, what is Terrus? Well, Abye, the author of the ship, is also the author of a custom campaign in From the Depths. And for those of you who may or may not know, you know, From the Depths ships with a default campaign called Neater, which is where we play our campaign right now. But you can load in custom campaigns which change any and all bits of information about the game, from the factions to the corporations and all the ships they're in and their designs and how they spawn, gravity and you know, things like that. It's amazing. So yeah, Abye has his own campaign. It's called Terrus Asunder, and it is just packed with lore, packed with ships. It's still a work in progress, but there's a lot done. As far as custom campaigns go, it's probably one of the few that are fully fleshed out that I have seen. So I'm going to put a link to the custom campaign down in the description of the video. You'll find it there. Again, it's called Terrus Asunder. It's very cool. Anyway, so that's the ship we're bringing in today, the Redemption. It's expensive. It's like 1.5 million metal. It's like 5 million RP. It is a big ship. So with that being said, let's hop into our saved campaign here and kick things off. So here we are. Now, I've already done a lot of prep work and got things rolling again. In fact, right before this episode, I went ahead and cleared out a couple squares. I just took the Snoogiato Gucciarino fleet. You know, it's got the Snoog and Gucciar in there. And I went and just removed all the smoke deployers on it. And I just thought, maybe I'll see if this works. It does. Everything was working great once I did that. You know, the smoke is just in such a spot that it would get in front of the laser optics. And the laser would have to shoot through its own smoke, thus dampening itself. You know, nullifying the damage. So here's what we're looking at. Here's what we're going to be doing. If you remember, the very last thing that happened in the last episode was we crashed. So we didn't make any progress on this square. So we're going to try again. And I've brought a few ships over. Let me show you. So first off, we've got those Vipers. We're going to get to see those Vipers again, hopefully. We've got the Redemption. And I went ahead and put the Redemption in the V for Viper fleet. And I also brought over our Fantastic Four fleet, which is really composed of 3 ships. We have 2 Avengers. I want to say the Avenger is also a ship built by Abye. And then we've also got the old Trident jet, a tried and true classic. So let's hop down here and get the ball rolling. We're going to definitely start with the Redemption. I've got its spawn height set correctly, I think how we want it. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring in the Redemption, and if we can, we'll try to bring in 1 Viper. We may be out of resources and room, though. We'll find out. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I'm going to do it correctly. Here we go. Battle begins. Show me that splash screen. That sweet black battle begins screen. There it is. So beautiful. La-di-da. Okay, so we could bring in an Avenger. Here we go. We got enemies spawning. Oh, we got a lot of enemies spawning. Okay, the Redemption is, my goodness. First off, the world looks crazy right now. Look at these lasers. What? Wow. I'm sorry. I love it. I love it. They're so fat and blue. You can really see a huge difference. So here's what we're looking at. The blue lasers, I want to say the lighter green ones are the lambs. You know, those are the laser missile defenses. You can see them shooting down the missiles here. I need some sound. There we go. Speaker's volume turned up. So let's see what we took out here. This looks like a nebula, I believe. We already have the AI dead on the Nebula. That is impressive. I would like to get that. Where, hang on, interface on. Where are our ships spawning in? Oh, they're pretty far. Bummer. But check this ship out. What is this? Every time I fight the Scarlet Dawn, there's some new... Oh, it's the Shamrock. We've seen this so many times, and I've forgotten. You know, heck, 60% of the time, I probably forget every time. For the most part. I love lamp and stuff. So here we're taking out a Carnage. This is great. Man, look at that. Interface, back off, please. We just dinged. Look how amazing. You can see the, what do we call that? The dual heavy underbelly turret right there. Right smack in the middle of the Redemption. Firing its shots a little far. Probably was going for the Carnage over here. I could be wrong. It could have been tracking while shooting. Or either that, or there's like something over here. Okay, no. Okay, yeah, it was just tracking while it was shooting. Golly, this looks incredible. I love this ship. Good job on this design. And you know what's amazing? When you see a lot of ships, you know, like when they fly, they're very wobbly. Look how level, look how stable this is. It's like you could put a cup of tea on top of this and that thing would not spill. Tell you what, my friends. All right, whatever that is, gone. The old Redemption. Heck, let's bring in an Avenger. Oh, we could have brought a Viper in. Oh, donkey balls. Well, we'll get to a Viper hopefully next. I mean, if this goes swimmingly, cross my fingers, and doesn't crash, you know, maybe we can go for another battle after this. So I think this is the cruiser. This is a ship I do not... It always spawns in the water. It always has this difficult time getting out. Okay, come on, Redemption. You can see the underbelly turret just firing there. Look at those big shells coming down. Oh my goodness. Oh, let her rip. See where... Here, okay, yeah, oh, look at them. Here come the shells. Let's see if they're going to hit. Okay. They're still tracking just a little low. You know, the cruiser was lower. Things are just coming together here. Let's take a look at the cruiser's health. Alright, we've taken off almost 1,000 blocks already. It's impressive. Oh, look, here comes the Avenger. To the rescue. Purple Avenger activate. What's happening with the Avenger, though? I think we've taken a little bit of damage. You know what we're going to do? I mean, you don't, because you can't read my mind. But we're going to go ahead and pop old Quandarius, old Grundlebot, down into the Avenger here, while the Redemption reigns supreme from above. Golly. Look at this. Tell me. You just drink it in. Start getting some screenshots here. Start lining these bad boys up. So yeah, you know, it's tougher now to place your smoke if you're going to have lasers on your own ship. You don't want your smoke to get in front of your own laser optics anymore. You know, because I guess when you think about it, it's kind of weird that like an enemy can deploy laser and dampen... deploying laser smoke. Everybody watch out. Yes, so when enemies deploy smoke, you know, they dampen your lasers, but it's kind of weird to think that like when you would deploy your own smoke, your own lasers magically wouldn't be dampened by this smoke screen they're shooting through. So it's a nice change, you know, it's definitely more realistic. It's just the downfall is, well, one, people like me who didn't read the patch notes, I thought the game was broken. I was like, lasers don't do any damage anymore, you guys. And two, a lot of ships probably need some updates, is what I imagine. That is what I'm thinking. Oh man, did we just, wow. Good job, Redemption and Avenger. I brought them back together. I mean, seriously, why wouldn't I? They're meant to be. Although, I don't know what the Avenger's doing anymore. He's like, I'm free to fly where I want to go. I'm an Avenger. All right, let's get everybody out. Let's go for one more battle. Let's go up here. I'm thinking the same two fleets. And we will rendezvous back. Oh, actually, just kidding. Look how fast these are going. I was about to do the old rendezvous, fade screen out, cut into new scene. But no, we'll go with this, you know. Force count 8, strength 113. We're going to have a lot of smaller ships. Let's go ahead and zoom in and get a lay of the land, see what we're looking at here. Got a Gemini, got a Spectre, got a Quasar, got a Carnage, got a Shooting Star, got a Meteorite, got a Carnage, Gotta scream. Well, what a mouthful of ships. Scarlet Dawn, you bring them, my friends. You force your opponents to open their mouth and you cram your ships down in there. So we're gonna start with the V for Viper. I'm gonna, of course, bring the Redemption in first. We gotta get the interface on. Okay. You know what would be really cool is if you could have like a toggle key where you could toggle the interface on and off. So that way, I mean, okay, it's already a toggle. I mean like a push to hold button. So like you could toggle the interface off like so, and then I could just tap like, you know, control or something, and it would just flash the interface for me real quick. That would be pretty cool. Because a lot of times I like to see the, you know, where enemies and our ships are on the radar, but without, you know, turning the interface on. Anyways, we're going to start with the Redemption on this one. And then if we can, we're going to bring in a Viper. Yeah, because I want to see the Redemption again. I really do. Those blue lasers are so cool. Oh my goodness. Interface off. Boop. We'll have them coming in quick here, getting some good frames per second. Oh, wow, we got a lot of ships spawning in. Oh my. Look at this. It's just so epic. Yes. And you know, I mean, look at all the cannons on the top of the Redemption, too. We really don't get to see a chance for those to shoot because we're spawning it in so high. Oh, shoot, hang on, am I inside it? Oh, no, okay. Whew! That didn't sound right. That's what she sometimes said? Maybe? Anyways, let's see how we're doing. We got smoke deploying out the back. We could be shooting through our own smoke in this case. I don't know. Pardon me for the pause there. I had to clear my throat. I realized I don't have my drink out here, so I have nothing to clear with. Look at this. We are flying just a little bit faster than these missiles. These missiles are also in a, I was going to say they're in a lamb's dead zone, but no, they're not. Hang on a sec. Brilliant design putting some lambs up here. On, right here. Look at those. Just flyby lambs, baby. So we have one ship down. Right over there. That could be the Carnage, maybe. Here we have the Shooting Star. Who could forget the Shooting Star? Look at these lasers. Just eating into this. Screenshot that. That's one to write home about, I think. Gotta hurry up, everyone pause. I gotta call my parents and tell them about this battle right now. It is incredible. Or wait a minute, or is this the Shooting Star? Hang on. No, don't kill him yet, Redemption. One moment. Oh, that's the Shooting Star. So what is this? Many apologies. It's not the Carnage, the Gemini. Okay. So the Gemini's down, the Shooting Star is getting shot, the Carnage, this gotta be the Carnage. Oh, I don't get to see anymore, he's already dead. We do have ships flying all over. This guy's dead, that guy over there's dead. Apparently the Shooting Star is all that's, oh, no, never mind. I immediately retract that statement, the Shooting Star is down. The Redemption is doing what I expected it to do. Let's bring in a Viper. Be the king of the airspace here. He doesn't want anybody else traveling around with him. Now this is a pretty big deal for a ship in the Terrus Asunder campaign. I'm not gonna spoil it and tell you what it is, but this is pretty. It's a special ship, and for anyone who tries that campaign, I think you're gonna be in for a little bit of a surprise, just a little bit. So here we go. We are literally tearing stuff asunder. It is great. Here's our Viper. I love this ship. So the author of the Viper said it took around 40 hours to put this thing together. That's very impressive. This is a really stable, really nice build. Not to go back to the Viper again, but, you know, I don't mind. And really, you know, last episode we had the 2 crashes, so things were a little tough. All right, how are we doing? What just spawned in? Oh, that is a, it's not an Andromeda. It's a, come on, Scroat. Jeez Louise, those lasers are like the size of this thing. What is going on? Look down there. The whole side of the wing's gone on the Quasar. No, I don't think I don't. Wow, are you kidding me? I mean, the laser, is it really that thick? Did that like change something? That's just like a cosmetic thing, right? I'm not going crazy. Because that is so epic. Look what that did. We gotta get down here and scope this out. Oh man, I'm sorry, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh. Another screenshot, please. Can't get enough of that. Let me look at this turret down here. Let's get a little bit of a closer look. Yeah. That is so cool. Big old turret. I don't know what the damage is like on these. I haven't really looked. We probably could, but it's kind of fun to keep this ship a mystery. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's going to go play it, the Terrus Asunder campaign. I don't want to spoil it for you. I keep it a mystery. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. There goes the Viper. Dun 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 dun. It's so cool looking. Being all Viper-y. Got a lot of heals on there. I believe the Redemption also has a good bit of heals. And the Quasar is down. I believe that was the last ship in this square. Let's look around. It was. Oh, my friends. We are seriously bringing some heat. This is epic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stop this episode here. This was a good one. I want to end it on a good note. No crashes. We had 2 good battles. I also cleared out 2 squares. So really what we have left with the Scarlet Dawn is probably up here. The question is, how far up does it go? I'm not quite sure. I highly doubt it is every square from here up, like a grid. I have a feeling it's going to taper. We'll find out, though. Now, I'm going to try to build some more antenna arrays and get those going. So, yeah, we'll stop this episode here. Just another thing, I'm probably between now and the next episode, I'll have a very short episode announcing the tournament. I wanted to get some details up this weekend, but I actually thought today was Sunday. I woke up this morning and realized I had work. I'm not even joking. I thought today was Sunday. It was so weird. I was so bummed out to find it was Monday. So anyways, I'm like a day behind. I'm like just a day off, essentially. So I'm going to be getting the tournament information ready. I'm going to put an announcement video up, and I'm also going to put a post on the forums with the first tournament. I think it's going to be fun. I got prizes lined up for it, and hopefully we'll have some way for people to vote on the ships for, like the most aesthetically pleasing, because I want it to be more than just a tournament about blowing each other up. If people want to put some, nice aesthetics and design choices into their ship, I want that person to potentially be rewarded as well. I don't know. I think it should be very cool. Anyways, stay tuned for that stuff, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Hope you all have a great one. Take it easy and stay classy.